At the outset of the drama, we encounter a girl named Jin Young who arrives at a gaming arcade. Inside, another girl, Yao, is immersed in a game broadcast live on the arcade's giant screen. The crowd is raving about her skillful play. After completing the game, Yao steps outside with her friend Jin Young. Jin Young remarks, "All you care about is gaming and I can't stand it." She adds, "Did you even notice there wasn't another girl here? You're the only one so obsessed with game." Yao laughs it off, replying, "You told me you'd be late, so I was just killing time with a game." The pair then sets off to go shopping. While they're out, Yao receives a text from someone named Rui, offering her a spot on the ZGDX team. Yao is floored by the news. She's always dreamed of turning pro. Rui, the manager of ZGDX, explains, "Your performance at the arcade blew me away. I'd love to have you on the team." In the following scene, Yao travels to Shanghai with her friend Jin Yang. There she meets Rui face to face. He says, "Take a bit of time to mull over whether you'd like to join us." Just then, the ZGDX team members show up. Kat, Kay, Yao Pang, Yu Ming, and the team captain Si Chang, a renowned figure in gaming circle. Yao's eyes linger on Si Chang. After sizing him up, she whispers to Rui, "He looks kind of standoffish." Rui nods, "Yeah, that's just how he is." Later, Yao finds herself in a supermarket, spotting a hefty water bottle. She lifts it but struggles with its weight, so she sets it back down, planning to grab it later since water bottles are in short supply. Unbeknownst to her, Si Chang is nearby and sees this. He picks up the bottle, passes it to Xiao Pang, and moves on. When Yao returns for it, it's gone. Undeterred, she heads to the elevator where Si Chang happens to be. Spotting him, she lights up. She's a huge admirer. Laden with bags, she fumbles to hit her floor button, and Si Chang silently presses it for her. The next day, a tournament unfolds, pitting the ZGDX team against the C team. Yao attends with Jin Yang, and the audience watches the match on a massive screen inside the hall. Yao and Jin Yang appear on it too, catching the attention of the C team's leader, Yang, who's visibly rattled. It turns out Yao is Yang's ex-girlfriend. As the game kicks off, Yang's mind wanders to memories of Yao, throwing him off. His teammates shout, "What's wrong with you? Focus." His distraction costs the C team the round. During a break, Yao heads to the restroom and bumps into Yang outside. He asks, "Are you here to watch me play?" She snaps, "I'm not insane enough to show up just for you. That's not why I came, and we're finished." Yang blocks her path, pressing, "Then why are you here?" Yao fires back, "The ZGDX team invited me. They want me to join them." Yang sneers, "You play with them?" Yao counters, "Why not, especially since you just tank so hard." Seething, Yang watches as she storms off. Following this, the second round begins. This time, Yang is furious, and his anger sharpens his concentration. The C team triumphs in the round. Then, the third round starts, with both teams fully locked in. Ultimately, the C team secures the victory and is crowned the winner. Afterward, a ZGDX member, Yu Ming, takes the loss personally, shouldering the blame. He announces his retirement, declaring, "I've endured plenty of setbacks in my life, but this defeat cuts the deepest." His heartfelt words stir everyone's emotions, including Yao, who's profoundly moved. She texts Rui, "I want to join the ZGDX team too." The next day, word spreads that Yao is stepping in for Yu Ming, becoming China's first female pro gamer. The news explodes across the gaming world. We then see Yao packing her things to join the ZGDX team. Meanwhile, the team members are eagerly awaiting her arrival. When the doorbell chimes, Xiao Peng assumes maybe it's my food and sends Si Chang to check. Instead, it's Yao at the door. Si Chang, not recognizing her, grabs the package from her hands, muttering, "This is my order," and walks off. Yao stands there stunned. Xiao Peng, puzzled, says, I didn't order anything." Yao takes to Twitter, posting, "The ZDGX team wouldn't even let me in." Realizing their mistake, the team ushers her inside. Rui arrives shortly after and announces to everyone, "Yao's our newest member. She's brought along her cat Biscuit." Si Chang remarks, "You'll need to look after it." Yao responds, "I checked with Rui. No one here's allergic." Si Chang smirks, "My kids are," gesturing to his fish. Yao assures him, "I'll manage it." Xiao Peng then leads her to her quarters, saying, "Here's your room." The next morning, Yao's idling on her laptop when Xiao Peng shuffles downstairs in shorts. She teases, "Those shorts look pretty cool." Flustered, he dashes off. He'd forgotten a girl now shares their space. Soon, the rest of the team joins them downstairs and they share a meal. Eventually, Si Chang strolls in, startling everyone with his bathrobe. He heads straight for a glass of water, then freezes, noticing Yao's gaze. Quietly, he slips away. In the next scene, Rui returns with Yuming, lifting the team's spirits. Rui instructs Si-Chang, take Yao shopping. She needs some equipment. They head to the market together. Si-Chang snaps, "Shorty, pick up the pace." Yao frowns, "Why are you calling me Shorty?" He grins, "You're young, and it fits your stature." He adds, "Did you take down that tweet?" Yao retorts, "No way. First you lock me out, now you're naming me Shorty? It's staying up." In the following scene, they arrive at the shopping district. In the elevator, Si-Chang muses, "Wait, aren't you that girl I met here before?" Yao fibs, "Nope, not me." He presses on, unconvinced. Si-Chang declares, "I remember now. You're that petite and headstrong girl." He keeps tossing the nickname Shorty at her, much to Yao's irritation. After their shopping trip, as they head back, fans spot them and snap photos. Yao, not dressed for the occasion, ducks behind Si-Chang. Amid the flurry, fans pepper Si-Chang with questions. One girl asks, "Is she your girlfriend?" He responds coolly, "No, she's just a teammate." Back at the base, Rui points Yao to a chair, saying, "This is your permanent spot." She settles in, and Si-Chang adds, "Our matches kick off soon." Just then, he notices her computer screen, adorned with pink wallpaper courtesy of Cao Pang. Si-Chang snaps, "Take this down now, it's hurting my eyes." Cao Pang counters, "Yao likes it, so it's staying." Si-Chang shoots Yao a sharp look, prompting her to shrug. "Honestly, pink's not really my thing." He smirks, "Oh sure, that's why you picked those pink slippers." Later they dive into a game. In the next scene, Yuming pulls Si-Chang aside saying, "We need to coach Yao. She's green when it comes to teamwork." At that moment, Si-Chang's dad calls, asking him to come home. Yuming waves it off, "No worries, head out, I'll start her training." The next day, Yuming begins working with Yao one-on-one. Soon after, Yao joins a match where her ex Yang is on her team, and Si-Chang jumps in too. She messages Si-Chang, "Please let me win," but he brushes it off. Cao Pang whispers to her, "Tell him your cat ate his fish, it'll throw him off." Si-Chang still comes out on top. The next day, their exchange leaks online, sparking rumors of a love triangle among Yao, Yang, and Si-Chang. When Yao's parents catch wind of it, her mom calls asking, "Did you go there to game or to date?" Yao reassures her, "Don't stress, it's just gossip." Her mom presses, "Was Yang your ex?" Yao admits, "Yeah." Meanwhile, Yang's brooding over the rumors. His friends try to soothe him, saying, "Relax, it'll blow over." He confesses, "I was caught up with sports and gaming, and I couldn't pick up her calls. That's why she dumped me." Later, Yang approaches Yao again, pleading, "Will you get back together with me?" Yao is stunned by his words. She then turns to Si-Chang and apologizes. "These rumors are spreading because of me." She shows him one claiming Si-Chang held her hand, adding, "I haven't even brushed against you." Si-Chang swiftly grabs her hand and teases, "Does it still seem unjust now?" Her pulse quickens and she yanks her hand back, scooping up her cat for comfort. Just then, a message from Yang pings her phone. "Will you get back together with me?" Si-Chang starts trailing her, curious about the sender. When he reaches for her phone, Yao tucks it beneath her. He says, "We've got a match tomorrow against another team, be ready." Her face lights up with excitement. On the other end, Yang reads her response, "I've moved forward." The next day, the match begins, and Yao shines brilliantly. Afterward, the team steps outside for a breather. A guy live streaming approaches, gushing, "Yao, you were amazing. I'd love to meet you soon." Si-Chang cuts the stream short, muttering, "Don't pay attention to that drivel." In the next scene, Cao Pang's in the middle of a live game when a viewer asks, "What's the deal with Yao and Yang?" Yao snatches his headset and declares, "He was my boyfriend once, but there's nothing now." She jabs at Si-Chang, "You're such a chicken." He fires back through the mic, "How dare you call your captain that?" Fans catch the exchange and buzz. There's definitely something between Si-Chang and Yao. Xiao Pang suggests, "Let's all grab dinner together." Si-Chang opts out, so the rest of the team heads off without him. At the restaurant, everyone orders lavish dishes while Yao scans the menu prices, unsure what to pick. Yuming notices and asks, "Why aren't you eating?" She shrugs, "I'm not hungry." He catches on. She's hesitant about the cost and reassures her, "Don't fret over the bill. Si-Chang's already covered it." Hearing this, Yao quips to the waiter, "Bring me 2 soups, one to sip, one to splash on my face." Si-Chang bursts into laughter, saying, "Hey shorty, you should load up on meat. It'll help you grow taller." Meanwhile, back at the house, Kay is swaying to music through his headphones. Just then, Yao's parents show up. Spotting them, Kay asks, "Who are you?" At that moment, the rest of the team returns from dinner, and Yao is floored to see her parents. In the next scene, Yao's mom reprimands her. "Enough bickering, come home with us now." Yao pleads her case, and they eventually relent. Si Chang steps in, offering, "Let me show you to a room where you can rest." Yao's parents follow him. The next morning, everyone greets them with a cheerful good morning. As her parents prepare to leave, her mom advises Yao, "If you're heading out, don't go solo. Bring Si Chang along. He's reliable, so make the most of it." They depart, and Si Chang, overhearing, cracks a grin. Later, at a team huddle, Rui arrives and announces, "Starting today, no late nights. Everyone's up early tomorrow." Si Chang shrugs, "Rising early's no hassle." The next day, Si Chang is live streaming when Yao barges in, grumbling, "Rui's forcing us to wake up at dawn. It's torture." Viewers chime in, "Do you mistreat Yao?" He swings the screen toward her, but she ducks out of sight. Rui walks in, noting, "You're getting famous. Time for a face reveal." Yao dials Jin Yang, pleading, "Hurry over, I need your makeup skills." In the next scene, Yao preps and unveils her face online. Si Chang booms out audience comments, prompting her to snap, "Can't you read them softly?" He keeps going, unbothered, and an exasperated Yao storms out. Next, Rui approaches Si Chang, saying, "We've got a match invite. They want Yao in too." Si Chang resists, "We're not facing that team." Later, Rui presses him, teasing, "You've grown fond of Yao and dread she'll bolt if we lose." Si Chang bristles, "That's nonsense. She's top-notch." He heaps praise on her skills as their teammates eavesdrop quietly. Spotting Yao's shoes, Si Chang walks over and asks, "How much did you catch?" She replies, "We just arrived, barely heard a thing." Yao then agrees to the match. In the following scene, the game starts, but the team falters and loses. Yao's crushed by the defeat. While everyone else heads to bed, she lingers, gaming into the night. Meanwhile, Si Chang stays awake until 5 a.m. When he sees Yao still gaming online, Si Chang approaches her and says, "Time to hit the sack." She brushes him off, engrossed in her game. Si Chang gently places his hand over her eyes. Startled, Yao begins to weep, admitting, "I'm a wreck. I'm not one of China's elite players." Hearing this, Si Chang consoles her, urging, "Get some rest." The next day, the ZGDX team's defeat explodes across social media, with Yao taking the heaviest flack. She barricades herself in her room while Si Chang tackles the barrage of messages. Eventually, Yao emerges and heads straight outdoors. She meets Jin Yang, who drags her to a club. There, Jin Yang's ex, EG, appears. Jin Yang snaps, "Take a seat elsewhere, I'm chatting with my friend." But EG summons Yang to the club too, whisking Jin Yang to another table. Jin Yang texts Si Chang, "Yao's here with her ex." Alarmed, Si Chang races to the scene. By now, Yao's heavily intoxicated. Yang slurs, "I want us back together," but Si Chang bursts in, seizes her hand and pulls her away. Yang intercepts, declaring, "I'm her ex." Si Chang shoots back, "I'm her captain, here to fetch her. You're her history, not her now." He escorts Yao out, slinging her over his shoulder. She's too drunk to walk. He reassures her, victories and defeats are part of gaming. "Don't let it weigh you down." She mutters, "It's all my fault." He sets her on a swing, saying, "Stay put till you're steady." After he walks off, Yao mumbles to herself, "I'm not that drunk," and staggers inside. Spotting someone in Si Chang's chair, she assumes it's him and starts talking, until the figure turns, revealing Lo, Si Chang's younger brother. Yao yelps, "Ghost!" and dashes off in terror, scrambling atop Si Chang mid-run. He asks, "What's going on?" She pants, "There's a ghost inside." He grumbles, "You're over 50 kilos, get down," but she clings tight. Still carrying her, Si Chang heads in and spots Lo. Shocked at their antics, Lo snaps a photo. Si Chang barks, "What's that for?" Just then, Rui and Yuming arrive, displeased to see Lo, who announces, "I'm here to rejoin the team." Yao blurts, "Are you taking my spot?" Si Chang quips, "We've got enough eccentrics. Try another crew." Yao huffs, "Fine, I'm out," bids everyone farewell and storms off. In the next scene, Yao wakes up and shuffles downstairs. Lo comments, "You were impressive last night." In truth, Yao can't recall a thing she did. Then snippets of her antics flash back to her, and after piecing it together, she's mortified. She slips on a mask and slumps into her chair. Si Chang asks, "What's up with you?" She mumbles, "I'm pondering my existence." Then she ventures, "Was I strange yesterday?" Si Chang grins, "Not a bit. You took my brother for a ghost and freaked out, then insisted you'd go pro and sang to sway me." he cautions. Don't sing again, you'd turn a lullaby into a nightmare. He adds, I've got to step out today. By the way, why the mask? She admits, I'm humiliated. He smirks, you weren't shy last night, go swap your outfit. Meanwhile, the team returns from the supermarket. Still masked, Yao demands, Lo, give me my seat. He balks. She snaps, quit licking my cat's ears. Lo leaps up to snap a photo of Biscuit and Yao reclaims her spot. Next, Yao's troubled Lo's declared he's rejoining the team, which could push her out. That's why she's anxious. The following day, Jin Yang calls, warning, something major's brewing with your squad. I sent you a clip, check it out. Yao views it, an old video of Lo scrapping with someone. Everyone assumes she leaked it to sabotage his return. They convene in the hall and Rui demands, who put this up? It's ancient, posted right after Lo came back. Xiao Peng steps up, confessing, it was me. I didn't want Lo back. The team's stunned, and Xiao Peng keeps hurling jabs at Lo. Meanwhile, Yao texts Jin Yang, then spots her with AA at her place, suggesting they've rekindled things. AA tells Jin Yang, I witnessed that brawl, I know the real story. Jin Yang retorts, spill it or scram. On the flip side, Lo fumes, and he and Xiao Peng clash, but the others break it up. Yao asks Xiao Peng what went down. He begins to explain, and a flashback unfolds. The ZGDX and GK teams drinking together. Si Cheng absent. Someone trashes Si Cheng, riling Lo. He downs more booze, then overhears the rival team bad-mouthing Si Cheng again. Furious, he smashes a wine bottle over their heads, igniting a fight. Yuming happens to stroll that way and gets tangled in the scuffle. The rival team turns on him and he tumbles to the ground, hurting his hand. That injury has sidelined him from gaming ever since. The scene snaps back to the present, where Yao gets a call from Jin Yang, who urges, tune into Aiga's livestream. He's sorting out the confusion. AA goes live, laying out the true events of the bar brawl. In the next scene, the team's mid-game when Lo arrives, slapping his contract down in front of Yao. They all settle in for breakfast, but Lo starts pestering Yao again, boasting, your seat's mine soon. Yao turns to Si Cheng, asking, is that so? He replies, first one here claims it, she teases, watch me nab it. But Lo keeps up his antics, needling her relentlessly. Later, Yao and Jin Yang hit the shops, then head to a salon so Yao can primp for her photo shoot. Jin Yang drops her off afterward. Arriving home, Yao finds Lo lounging in her seat, munching snacks, which sparks her fury. Si Cheng clocks her makeup and pulls her outside, questioning, why'd you glam up? Can you focus like this? Leaning in, he murmurs, trying to drive someone wild with that scent. Lo snaps a photo of them. Si Cheng warns him, snitch to our parents and you'll regret it. Later, Yao's chatting with Jin Yang on the phone when a flower pot crashes, summoning Si Cheng. She snaps, why no knock? He counters, why no lock? Jin Yang overhears, asking, are you two a thing? Yao hangs up, but Si Cheng caught it all. Friends barge in, quizzing, what were you doing in her room? He shrugs, she toppled off the bed. I lent a hand, then slips out. The next morning, Si Cheng rises early, nose in a book. Meanwhile, Yao recalls Jin Yang's words, you've fallen for Si Cheng. Soon, Rui arrives with uniforms, sparking joy. Yao Peng jabs, Yao, you've packed on pounds. Si Cheng adds, chubby or slim, she's still a kid. She bristles at that. Next, the team's photo shoot looms. Everyone's made up, but Yao's lagging behind. Rui rounds them up for the shoot and they snap pics galore. Time drags on, the session wraps, but Yao is still missing, so Si Cheng goes to call her. At that moment, Yao is swapping her clothes, feeling uneasy in her bra. Si Cheng walks in and catches her mid-change, leaving him flustered and Yao annoyed. He stammers, hurry up and come out, then steps outside to wait. His pulse still pounding, he pops candy to steady himself. Lo shows up, asking, what's going on here? He starts toward the door, but Si Cheng blocks him, saying, I'll get her when she's ready. Lo backs off. Yao emerges, questioning, did you see it all? Si Cheng quips, I'm not sightless. She snaps, couldn't you knock? He retorts, why didn't you lock it? I even kept Lo out. He offers an apology, surprising her. She muses, in ancient days you'd have to wed me for seeing me like that. Later, Yao poses for pics with Lo, while Rui nudges Si Cheng to join her. Reluctant, he complies anyway. Next, during a game, someone leaks their photos online. Si Cheng returns, saying, Mom called. She's asking about you and me, wondering why we took those shots. She thinks you're juggling two guys. Lo dials his mom, assuring, "There's nothing with me and Yao," but as he hints at Si Chang, a pillow from Si Chang sends him sprawling. In the next scene, Yao spots Lo on her Weibo account. She bolts downstairs, slips and falls. Si Chang pulls her aside and she says, "Change my nickname on your phone." He'd saved her as her bra's brand. She warns, if someone spots it drying, they'll figure out your little joke. He refuses, leaning in to tease her instead. The next day, they play a team match. Si Chang exclaims, "Hero Fan's back. He nailed me twice. Classic him." Yao asks, "Who's Hero Fan?" It's Ya, his old alias. Si Chang drifts into thought about him. A flashback reveals Si Chang and Yao as tight-knit teammates for a Korean outfit until Si Chang chose to rep China and split. Back in the present, Captain Shang calls, "Ya and I hit the mall, but he's vanished." Si Chang dashes off, but Yao intercepts. "Where are you headed?" He says, "Hero Fan's missing. I'm tracking him down." She notes, "Rain's coming, grab an umbrella." She's subtly nudging him to tweak her nickname. He smirks. No amount of sweet talk changes it. At the mall, he links up with Captain Shang, then finds Yacht in the gaming zone. They duel, and Si Chang scores a rabbit prize. Meanwhile, Yao arrives to fetch Si Chang, umbrella in hand. When she gets there, he drapes the rabbit prize around her neck. The next day, the National League's first match kicks off, but Si Chang's cold has worsened. Yao steps up, managing everything, and they clinched the win. Later, in the restroom, Yao tells Rui, "I need to head out." He probes, "Why?" She pauses, then admits, "My period started." Rui notes, Si Chang just left too and calls him back to escort her. Si Chang returns, asking, "What's up with you all of a sudden?" Yao fibs, "Rui sent me to look after you." He grumbles, "I've got a fever, not a broken head." Just then, Jinyan calls, eager to celebrate the victory. Yao declines, "I can't, my period's here." Si Chang overhears, says, "I'll handle it," and starts rinsing rice. Yao calls Jin Yang, recounting the day, when sharp stomach pain strikes. Si Chang approaches, presses her stomach, and suggests, "Use a hot water bag." He fetches one. She teases, "Touching my stomach? In ancient times you'd have to marry me." He chuckles, "We'd be hitched 800 times by now." The next day, the team's back. Zhao Pang checks on Si Chang upstairs but bolts down, spooked. Lo follows suit, equally rattled. Everyone gathers upstairs, asking, "What's wrong, a ghost?" Lo mutters, "Worse than that." Yao blinks awake, realizing she's in Si Chang's bed. He stirs too. The team outside hollers, eyeing Si Chang oddly. They'd seen it all. He explains her bed was a mess, so she crashed here. Yu Min questions, "Plenty of beds, why yours?" Si Chang shrugs, "She didn't want to muck up anyone else's." Lo ribs him, "Bro, you've outdone yourself. Snagging a young girl for your bed?" Si Chang fires back, "She's graduated and marriage ready. Ancient times you'd have drowned yourself today, or I'd be marrying you again." He examines the blanket for stains, but she insists, "If it's messy, I'll clean it myself." They tug at it playfully and Yao topples onto Si Chang. Just then, Xiao Pang walks in, catching them like that, but acts as if he saw nothing. The next day, everyone's live streaming. As Yao dives into her game, Si Chang abandons his own to sidle up and throw her off. Distracted, she picks the wrong character. He teases, "Is your mind that feeble now?" She snaps, "I slipped up, quit pestering me." But Si Chang keeps at it, irking her further. Then he adds, "Reminds me of you, trembling in my bed." Furious, Yao glares as their banter airs to the audience. A female fan messages her, "You've tainted my husband," claiming Si Chang as hers. Yao retorts, "I haven't laid a finger on him, he's spotless." Si Chang gleefully spills the tale of last night to everyone watching. In the next scene, Yang arrives, wrapping Yao in an embrace. She wriggles to escape as he begs to rekindle their romance, but Si Chang strays. He's off somewhere. Yao asks, "Where to?" He says, "Dropping a girl home." At her place, she invites Lo inside but slips to the bathroom, phoning her mom, "I like this guy." Outside, Si Chang tells, "You're stunning, but we're not a match," and drives her home. Yao, mulling over this girl, waits for him. Hearing a car, she heads down, asking, "Back so soon?" He hands her food he picked up, delighting her. The following day, their team faces another squad. Yao shines, securing the win. During a break, she's glum. Someone from the rival team kept wiping out her character. That's why she sits by herself. Then Kmi, I want to bury him. Si-chang feels a flicker of relief and texts Kun, she's my girlfriend, stop pestering her, but in Korean, which Yao doesn't catch. In the next scene, she meets Jin-young and plays the voice message Si-chang sent. Jin-young translates, it means Yao is my girlfriend. Yao's stunned. Meanwhile, Kun messages Si-chang, I'll watch if you're really with Yao, if not, she's fair game. Yao confronts him. You can't block me from dating when you're out on blind dates. Si-chang stays silent and walks off. The next day, during a match, Lo brings Si-chang a massive bouquet. Kun shows up too. Yao asks, is this the girl from your date? Si-chang nods, yeah. She glances at Lo, but Si-chang, thinking she's eyeing Kun, turns her head, saying, quit staring or we'll have to kiss to prove it. Yao quips, your blind date might not like that. He shrugs, already turned her down. The match starts and they take the first round. Lo heads towards Si-chang, but Yao imagines stopping him, plucking a stray eyelash off his face, crushing his hopes. Though it's just her daydream. In reality, Lo meets Si-chang and Yao storms off fuming. Later in the restroom, Si-chang enters with a huge bouquet. Lo claims my fiancé gave it to me. Xiao Peng chimes in, what about Yao? She slept with Si-chang. The team breaks into a mournful arrives, offering her a bag of nuts. She takes it, but Si-chang flares up, barking at Kun, cut the nonsense. How often must I say she's mine? Kun retorts, I just gave her nuts. I'd fetch her the moon if she asked. Then leaves. In the next scene, the second round begins and ZGDX wins again. As they head out, Zhao Peng steps on Yao's sandal, nearly tripping her. Si-chang catches her, shocking the team. He teases, what, no calcium in your bones? She fires back, Zhao Peng stomped my shoe. Si-chang scoops her up and carries her off while Lo watches, storming away in a huff. Later, during a live stream, Yao gripes, you rejected Lo but kept her on WeChat? Si-chang replies, I've already cut her off. Then Lo calls, begging for one last meetup. Yao asks, and he confirms, she wants to see me again. As they're about to leave, Yao murmurs, I don't want you to go, thinking his headphones block her voice. But Si-chang hears. Downstairs, she finds him napping on the sofa and asks, not going to the date? He replies, someone told me not to. She recalls her words and says, I meant it so our captain can focus on the game. Then Yao faces Tai's team. They win the first round. Afterward, Yao hits the restroom. Returning, Tai blocks her path, demanding, why'd you badmouth me? She fires back, what I do's none of your business. He sneers, planning revenge? She nods, yup. She tries to yank her hand free, but he grips tighter. Yao bites his hand and storms off. Back home chatting with Xiao Peng, she walks backward and bumps into Si-chang. He asks, got something to say? She spills, in the restroom, Tai cornered me. Tried to intimidate and threaten me. I bit him when he wouldn't let go. Si-chang's mildly shocked, asking, what'd you do? She repeats, I bit him. You said no fighting. Annoyed, he punishes her, ordering, stay outside, no one lets her in without my say. Yao texts Zhao Peng to open the door, but he refuses. Yao lingers outside until nightfall when food arrives for the team. She texts Si-chang, let me in or everyone's going hungry. In this, every guy's a fraud like him. Si-chang grasps her hand, saying, you can rely on me. I'm not like the rest. Stunned, Yao watches him leave, leaving the team puzzled about their dynamic. The next day, word spreads that Tai's cheating on his girlfriend. Later in the restroom, Yao tells Si-chang, I really pity Tai's girlfriend, this industry's rotten. He counters, not true, some of us are decent, and pretty dashing too. She asks, who do you mean? He grins, me, want to give me a shot? Shocked again, Yao assumes he's kidding and heads for the door. He calls her back, sit down, why are you acting odd? I haven't proposed marriage yet, have I? She snaps, cut the gibberish, no one confesses love like that. He offers, if I do it properly, like a gentleman, is your silence a no? She clarifies, I'm not saying no, but this feels strange. He says, you've got 2 hours, give me an answer. Next, Yao waits for Si-chang to return so she can reply. After a while, he arrives home. She says, think hard before you respond, then hugs him. He realizes she's accepted. Later, Yao spots a comment online. Jin-young is AA's girlfriend living off his cash. It saddens her. Unable to sleep, she gets a text from Si-chang, can't sleep? She replies, nope. Using water as a pretext, he slips into her room. Surprised, she looks up and he teases, miss me? In the comment, murmuring, you're better off single. He replies, I can't be without you now. If anything goes awry, I'll own it. Leaning in, he suggests, how about a solo match tonight? One that lasts till dawn. Catching his drift, Yao shoves him out the door. In the next scene, a press conference unfolds where Si Chang faces a flurry of questions. He declares, there's someone I'm fond of, stunning the room and sparking more queries. He keeps Yao's name under wraps, instead slipping his hand into hers beneath the table. Later, on the bus ride home, Yao and Si Chang sit side by side. She spots a post claiming, when Si Chang said he liked someone, he was holding Yao's hand under the table. As the bus enters a tunnel, he seizes the moment to kiss her. Emerging from the dark, he feigns sleep. Yao's rattled but plays it cool. At home, he says, maybe you forgot something in my room? She replies, nope, nothing's there. It's a ploy to lure her in. Realizing this, she heads to his room. He pulls her into a hug. She asks, hungry for something? He teases, tonight, I'm craving you, and leans in for a kiss. She pushes him back, suggesting how about a date tomorrow? He agrees. The next day they prep for their outing. At an arcade, Si Chang racks up toys. Yao holds up two, asking, which is cuter? He smirks, the one in the middle, making her flush. She kisses him and they catch a movie. He muses, that went quick, can we rewind? They share a lingering kiss, savoring their date. The following day they're at an event, staying in a hotel. Yao chats with her mom on the phone. Afterward, a kid approaches, I'm your biggest fan. Gaming with you's my dream. Si Chang hunts her down, saying, I've been searching for 30 minutes. Thought you'd been snatched. She laughs, who'd nab me, I'm too broke for ransom. He kisses her again. Xiao Pang walks in, witnessing it all. His world crumbles, he's smitten with her. A bottle slips from his grip, clattering. Yao and Si Chang turn, startled. They retreat to their rooms. On a call with Yao, Si Chang chats while Xiao Pang nearby gripes, quit flaunting your romance. Si Chang asks, what's your issue? Xiao Pang groans, it wallow me whole. Back home, Lo spots a photo of Si Chang and Yao together. Shocked, he gathers the team to reveal it. Now everyone knows they're an item. Yao arrives and Lo shoves the pic in her face. She's floored too. He demands, what's this about? She texts Si Chang, who saunters in, acting nonchalant. The team peppers him with questions, so he says, I've got a crush on Yao, dodging the full truth to throw them off. The next day, during a match ZGDX attends to watch, Yang, Yao's ex, is there, brooding over rumors of her and Si Chang. The camera zooms in on them and someone yells, kiss her! Si Chang does, right on screen, leaving everyone stunned. On the screen, the entire ZGDX team reels in shock. Lo video calls his mom, beaming the moment live. Back home, Yao kicks off a live stream. Si Chang, tuned in, strolls over and plants a kiss on her midstream, leaving her stunned. The next day, ZGDX faces Alpha in a match, but Alpha emerges victorious. In the restroom afterward, Kay and Kat bicker, pointing fingers over the loss. Later at home, it's late, and Kat's still missing. Yao heads to tell Si Chang, but he nudges her onto the sofa, leaning in with, want to spend the night with me? Annoyed, she brushes him off and goes downstairs, finding Kat asleep on the couch. The next day, Si Chang gives an interview. A reporter probes, fans say your romance with Yao caused the defeat. He snaps, that's our business. If they don't like it, they can unfollow. At breakfast, a courier arrives for Yao. She opens it and shrieks, her hands bleeding. The team rushes over, spotting razor blades in the box and a note, if Yao plays again, it'll end badly. Si Chang pulls her aside, bandaging her hand. Rui arrives, advising, she shouldn't play next match, safety first. Yao agrees, refusing to compete. Furious at her choice, Si Chang speeds off in his car. She waits, texting him, but falls asleep. Later, he's beside her. She hugs him, murmuring, I was worried about you too. The next night, she's waiting again. He's still not back. In the bathroom, she stares at her reflection, wondering, did I mess up by dating Si Chang? She dips her injured finger in water, wincing. Emerging, she finds him there. He asks, why the tears? She says, my finger got wet. It stung. He applies ointment. She adds, you haven't checked on my injury lately. He replies, I'm here to care for you. If you don't want that, I'll go. As he turns, she clings to him, pleading, punish me if I screwed up, but don't freeze me out. Want to end it? Say it, so I can dump you first, save my rep. He confesses, lately I feel I'm not enough, can't shield you, still want me? Then he kisses her. Morning comes and downstairs, Rui announces, we found who sent that package. He holds up a mirror. There's a heart drawn on Yao's face, courtesy of Si Chang while she slept. Rui adds, don't flaunt your relationship. Yao heads to Si Chang about to speak when he cuts in, I'm in my boxers. She retreats. A video surfaces of the sender, a girl who says, I've loved Si Chang forever. Finding him with someone broke me. I did this. Depressed, she pulls out sleeping pills and downs them. The clip ends, leaving her fate unclear. Social media turns on Yao. Then Si Chang gets a police call. Visiting the station, he learns the girl's alive, arrested, but unhinged. Online tides shift, backing Yao again. Next, the team heads to Shanghai for the final match, greeted by a massive crowd at the hotel. Yao tells Si Chang, first time I met you, it was this packed too. As they enjoy lunch and chat, Qinyoung calls, chirping, Happy birthday, Yao, revealing it's her special day. Qinyoung asks, what gift do you want? Yao whispers, don't tell Si Chang. If he knows, he'll splurge on something lavish, and I'll be stuck topping it for his birthday. Returning, she finds Xiao Pang has devoured all the food, leaving him queasy. Later at the hospital, the doctor reassures them, no cause for alarm, he just overate, he'll recover. Xiao Pang groans to Si Chang, I'm starving, grab me something. Si Chang borrows Yao's wallet, having left his at home, and spots her ID, clocking it's her birthday. That night, Yao feels isolated, whispering a wish to herself. Suddenly, the team bursts in with a cake, surprising her with birthday cheers. She pecks Si Chang, making her wish. He slips a necklace around her neck, saying, this'll do for now. Next year, expect a wedding gown and a diamond ring. The next day, their team triumphs in the final match. Elated, everyone embraces and Si Chang kisses Yao. They've snagged the national championship. They're handed the trophy and the celebration erupts. Months later, Jin Yang weds AA. As Jin Yang tosses the bouquet, it lands in Yao's grasp. She beams, knowing it signals she's next. Si Chang joins her, capping the drama with a joyful close. How would you rate this tale? Which scene stole your heart? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.